On a sprawling 80-acre ranch in rural South Arkansas, hope is in the air. It is here at a place called Hope Landing that children with physical and cognitive disabilities are getting the help they need to live purposeful and meaningful lives.
Here at Hope Landing, we believe there are 4 main factors that are critical to our success. First is the place. Hope Landing is beautiful. It's therapeutic in itself when you drive up on the ranch. Secondly, our people are made of the highest character, the highest competency and skill, and they care deeply about the children and families that we serve. Third, our programs are holistic in nature. And then our desire to make sure that all services are possible. So our goal is to provide the highest quality of care to every child in need within our range and scope of service, regardless of the family's ability to pay.
Hope Landing was founded on the belief that every life is precious and created within a divine plan and purpose that can be realized and fulfilled given the right support and care. By collaborating with the community it serves, the staff here is meeting the needs of children and their families in ways that will positively change their lives and give them lasting hope.
Here at Hope Landing, we serve children from birth through the age of 18 with physical and cognitive disabilities. And that is a broad range of disabilities. It can be anything from autism to a learning disability such as dyslexia. It can be cerebral palsy, genetic syndrome. So anything that falls within that category, we try to meet the needs of those children.
Programs are designed to target the whole child by addressing 5 main areas of development: physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual. While maintaining a standard of excellence in effectiveness and quality, each child receives individualized care based on a plan that addresses personal needs and incorporates the natural environment as much as possible.
To do this, we use both traditional and non-traditional venues of therapy, including the use of specifically trained horses for hippotherapy, the use of the swimming pool for aquatic therapy. We also have drama and art, as well as gardening projects, because we love to incorporate the great outdoors to bring out the best in each child. We also see children not only individually, but also in a group setting, so that we can fulfill their goals and maximize their potential in a variety of settings.
One of the innovative therapies that has been getting positive results has been equine-assisted therapy, or EAT.
Equine-assisted therapies is an intervention technique that incorporates occupational, physical, and speech-language therapies using a specifically trained horse. Hippo is the Greek word for horse, so hippotherapy is what we use at Hope Landing to bring about a change in a child with a disability using the horse as a tool. A horse is the only animal that simulates a human gait, and so for a child that has never felt what a quote normal walk is, they can be placed on a horse and get that feeling of what a quote normal walk is.
The hippotherapy is an intense therapy session on a horse that allows Brandon to use muscles that he wouldn't normally use in a therapy session. It makes his legs stronger, his arms stronger, it gives him better trunk control. Brandon is able to walk better in his walker after he gets off a horse tremendously.
Hope Landing provides horseback riding lessons to children with disabilities, which is called therapeutic riding or equine assistive activities, as well as children without disabilities. As we've said before, it is our goal to treat the whole child. That means not only treating the child, but their brothers, their sisters, their parents, their family and relatives, their friends, so that we can bring about a change and focus on the child's abilities and not just their disabilities. And horseback riding is a way that we can do that.
Working closely with the families and involving them in the care of their children is one of the keys to Hope Landing's success.
Hope Landing's involved me in every aspect of Jonah and Noah's care, from listening to my concerns to showing me what they do at therapy and teaching me things that I can implement at home. Jonah and Noah benefit from the consistency of their therapy, but the biggest thing they benefit from is all the love that's poured into them from Hope Landing. Out here, the emphasis is on what you can do, not what you can't do, on your ability and not your disability. And it has completely changed the way my boys look at themselves.
As the grandparent of a 4-year-old client here at Hope Landing, I can say that I feel very comfortable with the fact that he has a safe and beautiful place to come to. He has a staff of a very capable staff, very qualified, certified staff to take care of his needs. He loves to come to Hope Landing to see his friends, which largely are the staff members out here, and to ride his favorite horse, Rio. I can say firsthand that Will is getting the best care available anywhere here at Hope Landing.
Though Hope Landing is a community-based nonprofit organization, it is founded upon and driven by principles consistent with the Christian faith and applies these principles to its programs and ministries. The corporation does not discriminate nor push these principles upon anyone, but simply lives what it believes and trusts that it speaks for itself.
Many of these families feel isolated, they feel burdened, they feel alone in the circumstances they're in. We feel that they need, and I think they do need, support in a lot of areas, in the social, mental, emotional, and spiritual. And Hope Landing has several programs to relate to the families in these areas. And probably most important is our prayer ministry, where when given permission and information by the parents, we can, or this ministry, can pray for each child by name and by specific need.
Jennifer Wiley, also a founder of Hope Landing, understands the need for hope as she deals with her own personal challenge since being diagnosed with breast cancer. Though the needs are different for the children she and her co-workers have been serving for the past 4 years, she has been leading in the quest to bring hope and purpose to young lives and their families who face the challenges of disabilities.
I think there are challenges in life regardless of who you are or what you do. For Hope Landing, we are a nonprofit corporation, so a challenge for us is always related to money and the ability to have what we need to do what it is we need to do to help the children and families we serve. 2/3 of our income needed for an annual budget to maintain operations is needed from private donations, and so that is definitely a challenge. We also believe that hope deferred makes the heart sick, and so a challenge for us is to grow our staff and grow our space so that we can accommodate the needs as demanded upon us.
Life is a gift, but life also brings great challenges that for some are too heavy to bear alone. Though vast resources are available for almost every need, for many children who face the challenges of disabling circumstances, it simply isn't enough. By doing what's needed and right, Hope Landing is one of the heroes setting the standard high and turning hope into a reality. To learn more about Hope Landing, contact them today or visit hopelanding.com.